talk about?
What?
Justin Bieber.
Might as well. Everyone else is talking about him. I've met Bieber.
I've met him too. He was a bit of a...
He's a bit of a
He had some...
He's made so many extremely bad mistakes and doing things that he's taking no responsibility over.
He's a kid, and everything is exaggerated because he's in the public eye.
But any other 19-year-old, any other teenager would get a severe punishment and get stuff taken away from him. That doesn't exist when you're that rich and entitled and famous, and it needs to. I blame his parents. First of all, his father didn't come back into the picture until he was famous. His father's out there in that drag racing incident encouraging him to do it, while his mother's capitalizing on his fame and his money to make herself famous.
I don't know if I blame the parents. I mean, I always go back to this moment when the first time I met him. It was at the MMVAs, and I had my daughter with me. She was 4 at the time. And he came out of his dressing room, and she saw him, and I remember seeing her face light up like she had just saw Santa Claus. And I said, honey, it's okay. You can say hi to him. And I heard some people say, no, you can't. And I looked up, it was all his like security guys. But he came over and gave her a high five. That leads me to believe that his parents or his mother instilled something right in him. There is right and wrong there, but he's just so surrounded by this army of like people who've been on the road and they partied and they treat people like assholes. He doesn't know any better.
But then why can't his parent, why does his mom walk at every red carpet promoting her book about him and her friggin' life instead of stepping in and yanking him out of there? That's her son. She should be embarrassed and ashamed. And she's not stepping up, and she's not stepping in and fixing it.
I think it's out of control at this point, but I think he's a good kid. Somewhere. He's been brainwashed.
That's a whole other thing. Kids being brainwashed from the time they're born to be stars. That's Illuminati.